Hello everyone! Welcome back to another base tutorial. Today I'll be showing you guys a really cool airship base. This base includes everything you'll need in your base like storage and smelting, but also it looks really cool, in my humble opinion, but I guess we all know that that is the most important part of the base. But with all that stuff out of the way, let's just get right into the first step. Okay, so for the first step, you're going to want to build a 45 block tall tower. The very first block is going to be an upper oak half slab, followed by 43 stripped oak logs, and then on the top is going to be a fence. And then the 15th block from the bottom, you're going to put down your first floor, which is going to be a 9 diameter circle. And then you're going to go up 5 blocks, put down a 11 diameter circle, and then another 5 blocks, and you'll have 13 diameter circle. And if you've done it right, you should have 21 extra blocks to spare, including the fence. And then one final step is you're going to want to replace the rim of each of those circles with stripped oak logs just around the edges. Alright, next step is going to be the fin on the bottom. Now the fin on the bottom is going to be pointing left from the perspective of your entrance. So this is going to be in the same direction as your sail on the top as well. But first step is you're going to go to the left with an extra upper oak half slab, and then you're going to go up 4 wool blocks, left another 4, left 4, and then left go up 2. And then at the top, you're going to connect it with oak half slabs and then go out an extra 2 blocks. Next up, you're going to fill in that space there with fences. And then on the right hand side, you're going to have a 7 block tall extra pillar. Now this pillar is going to start on the block just beneath the half slabs, and then you're going to line up the fences as you see on screen now. So you're going to go down 1 block, put down a fence, and then skip 1, put down another one. At the same time, there's going to be one on the back I'm going to show on screen right now. So this one is only 6 blocks tall, and this one starts from 1 block above the bottom oak log on the bottom there. And then you're going to go up 2 blocks, 2 block spacing, put down a fence, and then put another one at the top. And then last step, you're going to put oak trap doors on the fencing in the spacing there between the wool and then your main stem there. Alright, the next step is going to be the first floor. So the first step here is you're going to make a fencing in the back there. So you can kind of see it from 2 angles here. We're going to have 4 pieces of fencing with oak trapdoors on top, and then on the back we're going to have stairs on either side of the edge there, spruce trapdoor in the middle, and then connected with 5 oak fencing. The next step, it's a little difficult to see, but basically you're going to go up a block on either side of the fencing there. So you're going to go up 1, just kind of put 2 fences on either side there, go back a block, connect them, and you'll have some spacing on top of the 3 fences in the middle. And on the back wall, you're going to put down some oak trapdoors. And then you're going to repeat the same thing, but the oak trapdoors are going to be on the opposite side. Repeat the same thing again, and then go up an extra block, and this will be connecting to the upper rim of the next floor, where you're going to have stairs on either side, and then fill it in with fences, as you can see on screen right now. Okay, the next step is going to be the fireplace, which you're going to be placing on the opposite side of your fin that you built beneath this floor. The first step is you're going to have 4 blocks total, which is going to be a upside down stone brick stair on the outside. Just behind the stone brick stairs, you're going to have a full block of oak, and on either side is you're going to have upside down oak stairs. Then you're going to go up a block, have the stone brick in the pattern as you see on screen now. You're going to kind of have a triangle of 5 stone brick blocks. And then on the back is you're going to continue going up with the stone brick stairs, continue to go out to have the chimney. Then you're going to go up a block, you're going to have oak blocks, and then above the campfire is going to be a hollow block, but you're going to have a trap door to kind of cover that. And then as you can see here, we have the stairs continue to go outwards, and then behind the stairs a full block. The next step, you're going to go up another block with the oak. You're going to mirror what you did just before that. But now because the solid block behind the stair going outwards is now one block away from the oak, as you can see, there is now one stone brick stair just to the right of the oak on the third layer. So you're going to have a stone brick stair going upwards, solid block, and then a stone brick stair going downwards. And then on the last one is the top layer is going to be full stone brick blocks along the walls. You're also going to fill in the block, so the chimney is only going to be up 2 blocks. And then on the chimney in the back, the stairs are going to stop, and you're just going to put down a solid block on top of the stairs, but you're going to continue the stairs going upwards. And then one last step is you're just going to put down 4 stone brick stairs pointing inwards. So they're all going to ascend towards the inner block, and you should have one block space in there where you're going to put down an extra campfire, just so then you have smoke coming out of the chimney. Okay, so the next step is going to be a lot easier than the previous one. So on the wall opposite of the campfire, you're going to have just a full blank wall. So on the bottom, it's going to be stone brick. That's going to be oak planks, and then fencing. Afterwards, along the corners, you're going to have 2 non-stripped oak logs, and then you're going to have 5 trapdoors to cover the outside of the fencing, so you can't see the fencing on the outside. And then the last step is you're going to have a crafting table, 4 barrels, and then a double chest, and of course on spruce trapdoor shelving. And then on the right, you're going to have a lantern on top of the crafting table. Okay, now for the last step on this floor is you're going to finish the walls, same pattern as the previous step, same thing as before, as well as you're going to put down the trapdoors as well as the oak logs in the corners, as well as put down 15 furnaces in the extra space that you've just made along that wall. And there you have it. The first floor is now finished. Alright, and now before we start this step, one thing to note is that on the back side, on the side with the netting, is I put down a ladder with a trapdoor on top so that you can get between the 2 floors. But the first step on this floor is you're going to have the start of your staircase. Right behind it, you're going to have a double chest and then 2 pieces of fencing. On the next step here, as you can see, we have a non-stripped piece of oak, 2 extra barrels, 2 spruce trapdoors, as well as 2 stripped, and then an extra piece of fencing along the right side on the right perspective. Next thing we're going to want to do is you're going to go up an extra stair block, and then on top of the double chest is you're going to put down a half slab on the far side of the chest, so of course you can open it. On all the other blocks you can have as full blocks, so you're going to put down 2 stairs, 3 full blocks, and a half slab. And then of course you're going to put down more fencing and another stripped oak log. You're going to cut out the top there, so it's going to be a total of 10 blocks that you're going to be cutting out. And then you're going to put down 2 pieces of stairs, and then on the bottom side of those stairs you're going to have a half slab. You're going to complete the stairs there, alternating between upside down and right side up stairs to have that zigzag pattern. You're also going to put down a railing of 2 oak trapdoors. And then on the last step is you're going to have the netting as well. So this is going to kind of be the railing between the outside and this staircase. All right, now this next step is actually a step that you've already done before, however, just slightly different. So instead of going out a block and then having 5 pieces of fencing, instead you're going to be putting this on the trim. So you're going to have 5 pieces of fencing. You're also going to have an extra piece of stripped oak log, as you can see in the left-hand perspective. You're going to go up a block, you're going to go back 1, you're going to put down 3 oak trapdoors. Repeat the same thing, but the oak trapdoors are on the opposite side. And then you're going to have your upside down stairs as well as your trapdoors going up as well. So this is going to be very similar to what you did on the floor below, but just slightly different. The next step here is going to be on the opposite wall here, is you're going to have some extra fencing. On top of the fencing, you're going to have 5 pieces of fencing with some spruce trapdoors on top. You're going to put down 2 barrels and a double chest. And then finally, to finish off, you're going to have 2 final barrels. All right, now for the last step on the middle floor. So the first thing you're going to want to do is put down 2 stairs, 2 full blocks, and 3 pieces of fencing. The next step is going to be 2 stairs, 3 fencing, 2 double chests, and a barrel. 2 more double chests, an extra barrel, only 2 stairs, and only 1 fence this time. And then finally finish it off, 1 full block on top of the fencing, as well as just 1 barrel. And then of course, just to finish off this layer is we're going to have 2 lanterns near the middle post, kind of put on opposite sides. Doesn't really matter where they go, just as long as it lights up the floor. All right, now onto the final floor. So on the back side there, where you had your stairs coming up from the second floor, on the right hand side, on the right perspective, you're going to have upside down half slabs, and then you're going to have half slabs that are going to go up 1 block, just so then you have some extra floor space on the top floor, as well as 2 oak blocks on the right hand side next to those as well. And then you're going to put down some railings as well as 2 lanterns. Okay, so for the next step is you're going to put down a wall that is going to go all around and kind of cover basically half of this circle. So you're going to have a stair on the front here. You're going to have oak blocks going on the back. You can only have 3 pieces of fencing, as you can kind of see here. And then we're going to go back 1 block from the stair. So from the stair on the left hand side, you're going to have a stair going inwards. Then you're going to continue on with full blocks going in. Again, 3 pieces of fencing. You're going to go in another block with stairs and then just 1 piece of fencing. And then along the top there, you're going to go another block with the stair and then just cover the top with full blocks. Next step is you're going to have 4 barrels, and then you're going to have 3 separate pieces of shelving. So you're going to have 1 piece of shelving on the left side, which is going to be a double shelf, then a single shelf, and then on the right hand side, you're going to have another double shelf. And then you're going to put down a crafting table, 2 double chests, and then an additional 3 barrels. All right, we're almost done the top floor. Now we're going to add a little bit of a perch to stand upon, to look a little balcony, some could say. So first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to remove kind of a bit of the corner, so you're going to remove a bit of the edging, and you're going to add a little bit more. So you're going to replace the edging with normal blocks, and then you're going to add in upside down stairs on the edge, as you can kind of see, and you're going to leave the last block empty. And then on top of the logs that you just removed, you're going to put them back, and then you're going to attach on the end an upper half slab. you're going to fill in with 6 full blocks and then half slabs going up on top. And then you're going to put a vertical stripped log on the end with oak trap doors as railings. And then one quick thing in the middle is we have a barrel and a crafting table, as well as 2 extra barrels and then a lantern in the middle, hung on a fence post. All right, one last step for the top layer, just before the sail, is we're going to be working on the bedroom. So first thing is you're going to replace the one oak trapdoor with a fence. As you can see on the very edge there, is you're going to replace that with a fence. You're going to add in 4 stripped oak logs on the sides, as well as another post there. And then you're going to put in spruce trap doors. Now these aren't placed on the block, they're pushed next to the block. So you can put down the bookshelves that are going to be there. That's just to cover the outside. So you're going to need to put down blocks on the edge to put those down. Or in the next step is you're going to put down these bookshelves. So you're going to cover the other side with those spruce trapdoors, and you're going to have the bookshelves here. Next step is you're going to add stairs, and then on the edge there is you're going to have a stair going down, and then you're going to have an upside down stair with a lantern on top of it for some lighting. And then the next step is you're going to add a lip there, and then you're going to add the floor for the top. One thing to note here for the ladders is if you do happen to right click the trapdoor, the ladder will break. Because it does count as a vertical block that you can put down the ladders on, but as soon as you right click the block, it will break the ladders. So just something to be wary of while you're, right clicking around there. All right, now for the loft area above the library. So you're going to add an additional block, which is going to be on top of those 2 fence posts that you put on the edge. You're also going to put down 4 oak trapdoors, put down a fencing, as well as 2 stairs, and then you're going to have a 8 high oak log pillar. Then you're going to add in some posts, as well as a lantern on the left-hand side there, as you can see. Now we're going to add in the wool. So as you can see, we're going to have that shape. We're going to add a little bit more on the high level. As you can see here from a different angle, you can see kind of a better idea of what it looks like. And then we're going to finish it off. And there you have it. The bedroom is finished. Now on to the last step. Okay, now let's finish this up. So, from the lantern post that you see in the bottom there, you're going to have a half slab on the upper part of that same block. That's going to be the starting of this block. And then from there, you're going to have 6 segments of 2 block wide half slabs. And then on the end, you're going to have an additional 1 block, which is going to be a half slab and then a stair on top of that. And then from there, you're going to have a staircase of fence posts going up, as well as having an extra 2 fence posts on the bottom there, which is 2 blocks above from that light post that you see on the bottom there. Next step is you're going to add the trap doors here. Now, of course, this is what I did. I did them vertically. You can also do them horizontally if you think that looks better, but I prefer them just to be there to kind of give it a little bit of extra structure. And then there's also extra fence posts on the top there going down. This is 5 blocks total going down from the top. And then we're going to have a wool segment here. Kind of take a second to look at it. Then we're going to add the next one, the next one, and then one last segment. And this wool segment should connect, the bottom right corner should connect to the 2 fence posts you put in earlier. All right, now the airship is done. Everything's finished. There's just one step left, and that is the bridge that I used to get to the entrance. Now, of course, this entirely depends on how far away you built it away from said cliff or whatever you're planning on attaching it to. But I'm gonna kind of make it, and then you can kind of derive whatever length you need from it, because there's kind of an easy pattern to follow when it comes to making the bridge. Okay, now this is the bridge that you're gonna want to be following. So this one is a total of 14 blocks long. If you have a different length, like let's say you have 10 blocks, 12, 15, or even 20 blocks, something you need to keep in mind when arranging this bridge is that you need to have an odd number of segments. So I have 5 3-block segments, and the reason why you need it to be odd is because you need it to have a bottom trough shape here. So if you have an even shape, then that means that you'll have 2 segments at the same layer. So you'll kind of have it go down, and then you'll have this section, but it'll be twice as long, and then it'll go back up again, which looks odd. So try and aim for an odd number of segments. Now for actually making the bridge, if you're doing half slabs, so like this one, you're going to have the upper half slab. You're going to put trap doors on the block above. And then if you have a lower half slab, you're going to put signs on either side, and then you're going to put trap doors to kind of connect the two on the end, as you can kind of see here. And then another thing that you can do if you want is on the lower half slab sections is you can replace some of those blocks with campfire blocks to kind of give it that more of a rickety look, kind of make it look more more scrappy, if that's kind of this type of bridge you're looking for here. Okay, and that's the tutorial. That's everything you need to know in order to make this airship. If you liked the video, make sure to like, comment down below, you know, any changes you've made to this thing. If you changed the color of the sail to a really cool design, or you changed the furnace floor design, make sure to tell people what you're doing in the comments down below. And of course, subscribe for any future content that I release of different beginner builds that you guys might enjoy. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a good rest of your day.